Brightside TV.
What's up, guys? My name is Chase.
And my name is John.
And we're here tonight in San Diego, California at the Hard Rock Hotel, Club 207.
And tonight we're going to be taking you behind the scenes for a quick interview with MYNC.
It's absolutely raging inside, so let's go catch some of the action.
Kill the lights out of my mind. Searching for my life.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Brightside and Elite TV today, talking to Mark Brown of MYNC and owner of CR2 Records. So, tell me, Mark, how are you feeling today?
I'm good, man. Really happy to be in San Diego.
Yeah. You enjoying the weather?
It's like a little bit like London today, actually. I think it's just about to start raining. Or
Yeah, you know, it's been sunny all week, and it just finally started to rain today, so that's a little bit too bad. Today we're here at the Hard Rock Hotel in San Diego. How do you feel about being here?
that's great. You know, I've been really happy for the invitation. You know, the promoters have been really, really amazing to me so far. Had a great dinner. Met a really amazing DJ from New York, D Nice. He's a friend of Chucky's.
Oh, right.
And you know, we've been catching up on like music and talking like 2 hours about music. It's been great.
So I understand that you're half of the MYNC group.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me a little bit of insight into what that is and how that got started?
Yeah, so basically MYNC, there's two of us, there's myself and Richard Searle. I'm the DJ in the outfit, although we both work in the studio together.
Yeah.
But he prefers to stay at home with the kids.
That's awesome. So I understand you just got back from Miami Music Week not too recently. It's got to be pretty exciting to be recognized as one of the top 5 musicians to watch, voted on by some people from Miami Music Week. How does that feel?
You know, I was really surprised, but I opened my phone and saw this tweet come through, and I was like, really, is that me? After being in Miami for a few years and, you know, really, really working things. And, you know, it's amazing, you know, thanks to everyone who voted or put that together.
That's awesome. So what are some of your favorite parts of Miami Music Festival?
Well, this year was pretty special. You know, we did the tour bus, had the whole team from the label, my management, my tour managers. This year was like really, really different for us, and everything was amazing. Like all the shows are great. We didn't have one bad gig actually. Everything was really, really well organized. Just the sheer volume of people in Miami this year embracing electronic music was just amazing to see.
It really is amazing to see the EDM is kind of taking over the game nowadays, and Miami's definitely a hub of that. And speaking of Miami, I know you guys just you collaborated with Nari and Milani and Rehab to put out a pretty special mix on your CR2 Live and Direct show. So why don't you tell me about that?
Yeah, no, I wanted to kind of follow on from the album last year we did with Nicky Romero. And, you know, I've been a big fan of the Nari and Milani guys over the last 12 months, and Rehab's been a friend for a few years. So it just made sense really to collab and put together this project with 3 artists instead of 2. And we wanted to kind of do something a little bit different from the year before.
Yeah. And I saw you guys kind of peak the charts at iTunes at around number 4 on the album charts there.
It's crazy, actually. Again, I opened my phone and I saw us in this chart position. I was thinking, do people really like us in America? They must do. But anyway, yeah, it was number 4, I think number 2 in Canada. So.
That's awesome. Definitely Rehab and Nari Milani, some huge up-and-coming names. Definitely great to be associated with. And then you guys definitely put out a single at the end of that, and that was called Miami Back Again?
Hashtag Miami Back Again.
Got to put the hashtag in there, right?
All about the hashtag. Yeah, no, I wanted to have a single-based project to kind of support the compilation album, just to kind of really sort of, cement the fact that this was a project between 3 different artists. And we actually made the track over the internet. It was like going backwards and forwards on Skype, sending each other's Logic projects, enabled some files, and it kind of worked out. It was the first time we'd actually done like a threesome collaboration together.
And that's crazy. I didn't know that you guys never actually met in the studio together, that it was an online collaboration. So your CR2 Live and Direct podcast has millions of viewers worldwide. I know last month you guys just put out your 100th episode. And I listened to it all week, kind of preparing for this, and you guys have some awesome tracks that you've recorded. So what are some of your favorite guest mixes that you've had, and how's it feel to have 100 episodes deep?
Yeah, no, the radio show, again, has been like a real sort of organic expansion of the label, and something I've wanted to do for a long time. It means I can play my music to a really wide audience around the world, promote new up-and-coming artists alongside new MYNC projects and tracks we're putting out as well. having Avicii on the show was great, and working with him, doing a remix for one of his tracks, and watching an artist like Avicii grow so quickly in the electronic music field, it's just incredible, and obviously a lot of that's got to do with, his music being shared widely across the internet and creating such a big fan base. But yeah, it's great to see a young artist, be at the top of his game so quickly.
Yeah, I know. I caught his Diplo and Friends set that he just put out last month was definitely interesting to say the least, and his set at Ultra was pretty groundbreaking, I think. Any other favorite guest mixes that you've had on the show?
Roger Sanchez was cool. Interviewing Roger. When I first got into house music, he was one of the DJs that I looked up to. As a pioneer, as a legend in the scene, playing on 3 decks on vinyl. To have Roger on the show was, again, he's one of my heroes. Yeah. So, I'm still kind of starstruck when I kind of speak to people like that.
And CR2 being as big as it is, you obviously see tracks and tracks and tracks that some good, some bad. Would you say that you have a favorite track that you like to drop in your sets?
Last night in Montreal was great because I got to play 50% of new music from some new artists. We've just signed Florian Picasso's a new artist we're working with at the moment. He's going to feature on our BTV 2014 album. Played his track last night for the first time in Montreal to 3,000 people. And, we had everyone's hands in the air. So for me, that's a sign of a great record. And for me, playing records in front of an audience is the best way to test a reaction, to get that kind of, one-to-one feedback instantly, because the crowd doesn't lie.
That's awesome. So you're really just kind of like a funnel for all these artists, and you're testing them out in the crowds and the bees in Miami and everything. Obviously, the changes that the EDM game is going through can't be overlooked. First weekend Coachella this weekend, EDM legend Benny Benassi, he finishes up his set with a trap remix, the RL Grime trap remix of Satisfaction. What do you think about the trap movement that's been emerging of late, and where do you think it's going?
Really interesting, because I was in LA a few months ago out with my friends from the Black Eyed Peas. They took me to this club on a Monday, and it was an open format DJ playing, and it was a mixture between EDM, as people are calling it now, and trap music. So 2 records playing trap, bang, straight into Swedish House Mafia. It was, it's all electronic music. I don't really, have an opinion on, what should be good, what should be bad. For me, it's all music, and good music stands out. So if trap becomes popular, that means because people like it. And obviously, personally myself, I don't play trap records in my set, but I can appreciate what those records do and how they work to a crowd. So, congratulations to Benny for doing that. Hats off to him for doing it. He's a fantastic producer and a forward-thinking artist, and he obviously felt that was the right thing to do to close his set with that record.
Well, I want to thank you for your insight. Once again, Mark Brown of MYNC. Really looking forward to your set tonight, and best of luck in the rest of 2013 with everything.
Thank you, man.
All right.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to our interview with MYNC here at the Hard Rock Hotel in downtown San Diego.
Go over to Brightside Live and EliteDaily.com for all your needs in the music and entertainment world. Good night.
Brightside TV.